Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. Once again, it is time for Gear Talk with Jason, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about Dianabol. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. Alright, Dianabol was the first anabolic steroid ever invented inside the United States. As the story goes from all the old guys in the inner circles in Olympic lifting, in the early 50s, some of the coaches from the US and Russia were talking together and they all got drunk, and the Russian coaches admitted that they had been using synthetic testosterones to boost the performance of their athletes. So these coaches ran to our government and pharmaceutical companies and told them that we had to have this stuff. So the government funded it, and a company by the name of Ciba, I believe is how it's pronounced, started manufacturing oral Dianabol. It is basically a reduced testosterone that has been 17-alpha alkylated to take it orally so it can bypass the liver, which, like most orals, means it can elevate liver enzymes, so it's something you need to be aware of. Now, also interestingly enough, because it is a reduced testosterone, in theory it should have less androgen binding, but it doesn't, because the 17-alpha alkylated nature of it keeps it in the bloodstream a lot longer than testosterone does when it releases from its ester. So while it's technically weaker, because the molecule itself stays in the bloodstream longer than testosterone would without degrading, it has more time to bind to a receptor. So it ends up being very, very androgenic and very anabolic. And it's also noted that it only converts to estrogen at about 40% of the rate that testosterone does, yet it causes more water retention in people who are prone to it, both subcutaneous and intramuscular. But that also seems to be because this molecule that extends the life in the bloodstream also stays to the estrogen molecule when it converts, so the estrogen from it stays in the system longer, even though there's a lot less of it, giving it more time to bind to the estrogen receptor. Now, it should be noted that the bloat from it seems to be a combination of both diet, sodium intake, the amount of carbs you eat, and genetics, because a lot of people, even without an aromatase inhibitor, do not gain subcutaneous water on this. And Arnold Schwarzenegger was a perfect example. He used to use this drug leading right up into his contests, and he would come in dry and hard, and he felt that it helped. Like many other guys who still use it pre-contest, a small minority, felt that it helps with muscle fullness. Now, to describe the properties and the gains that you make off of this particular compound, to use the word strong would be a bit of an understatement. Your weight will go up very rapidly, in large part due to intramuscular water and in some cases subcutaneous water. You will gain a fair amount of muscle on it very quickly, and your strength will go up very quickly on this compound. That's why it is loved by bulking bodybuilders. It's loved by strength athletes, football players, and particularly powerlifters for this reason. And it's in and out of your system fast. When you come off of it, you can pass the drug test within 3 weeks. A lot of guys these days are mega dosing this compound, and I don't really see the point. Yes, it can give more gains, but you'll get more side effects from it. In all honesty, for most users, anywhere between 40 and 60 milligrams is going to be more than enough to see very large and very quick gains off of this compound. And I've seen first-time users of it go as low as 30 milligrams and put on very large amounts of muscle and size very quickly. But again, be aware that the side effects of this compound, since it is an oral, it can impact your lipid profile dramatically. For many people, it may elevate liver enzymes, so you need to be aware of that if you're going to tamper with orals at all. It can have estrogenic side effects. It can cause acne. It can cause bloating, water retention, increased blood pressure, and all of those sort of side effects. So just be aware of that with this compound. All right, guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you next time.